handle defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Get up on it.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Outside, Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Skate.
Outside Conley. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Payton's got his first bucket in this one.
New brother.
Caesar, what's the word, my boy?
Here is McDaniel. Clark outside. Pass to Conley. Banked in off the glass. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
Here's Curry.
What's up?
Gobert with the rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Where my $3?
Here's Alexander Walker. Warriors with the rebound. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Kuminga with a wide open look. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Reed gets the bucket. Reed got 5 points so far.
I'm down.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Outside Curry. Four on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. The 3 ball from Curry.
And the lightning-quick release of Curry really came in handy there.
Edwards drives in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Pass to Butler. Here's Podziemski. And a miss there on the triple.
Go on, Tank.
Minnesota.
You're not going. You're going back their way.
Graduating.
Consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did
graduate from what grade?
36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
What the hell you graduating from?
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is
5th grade.
5th grade.
To try to get
You graduated from 5th grade.
When he's close to the
Where
rim,
they do that
he's able to draw the foul as a result.
And Greg, it didn't take long.
How did you graduate 5th grade? So what? High school?
In the NBA.
There's so much to like about
What,
his
high school,
game. As
brother?
outstanding as
In
his
5th grade?
offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
A nice shot by Moody.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Oh, you just talk.
Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Dillingham. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Warriors trailed by 10. Now Podziemski hasn't made one yet. Moody with it. Now defended by Gobert. Butler from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And
down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Oh, shit.
Here's Dillingham.
He hit him with that move like that. I just had to finish.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for. His ability to swat
They're
shots
gonna
away
tell you
with
to
ease.
get out the game. So
Second chance points always hurt. Just
I'm
not.
graduating to middle school.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in
fuck.
there and
That
get
was middle
tough.
school. That must be some Indiana
Three-pointer,
shit.
Butler. No good on the last second attempt.
We got graduated from middle
And
school
so
out here.
it's
Chicago,
Minnesota
boy.
heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this.
You coming?
I be having to work and shit, brother. They got
And we hope
so,
you've enjoyed the broadcast so
that's
far.
so
We're halfway
bad.
through the game.
if they had to work, I would definitely be see y'all graduation. But let's go. I will be at the next one.
Warriors trailed by 7. Here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Back to Green.
I need $3.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing
$3.
when to
Yeah,
attack
brother.
down low.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now, here's Moody. Buries it down low. Moody's got his second bucket.
You don't need that shit there. You
Minnesota
just want it.
by 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity.
Dress up me.
Butler on the way. Over Randall. And it's Butler missing. Edwards inside. On the
I
way.
need Pacers gameplay next to cue the GOAT with them. I love using them now.
And it's a
I got you, my boy. You gonna see my boys go crazy, folks?
Evolving his offense over time.
My boys in the
I
Eastern
think the coaching
Conference,
staff
though,
is
gang.
happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Tell been a while.
third quarter here, over a minute and a half
So
into
been
it.
a while.
You
I
Greg,
know,
when you
gang,
look
it
at the
has been a
Timberwolves'
while,
history,
man.
The first round had been a problem for them, but not last
Back
year.
though,
As
folks.
they
They've
Bro.
been going nuts in the playoffs.
You gotta look at it as being a
Yo asterisk.
success, right? Because
Hey, I've been
going
trying to
into the season,
tell
I don't
niggas,
know
folks.
that
Niggas ain't want to
anyone
believe me when
thought
I
they
said
would've made
Pacers
it to
that
the
team,
conference
folks.
finals. But boy, that young group
People be what the
gelled
Pacers?
well together, and
Yes,
the
gang, the
sky's
Pacers.
the limit.
What a finish!
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
There's the drive. Here's Green. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Oh, no. They
That's
know
just
how
another
Pacers
mistake. I
coming.
mean, they've got it on
Didn't know you
autopilot,
know
and they
that.
look totally dejected.
But I ain't gonna lie, though, for like,
minutes played here
them
in the
going
second
to,
half.
if the Knicks make it, though, for like, I'm kind of scared for them versus the Knicks, though, gang.
Good on the triple.
That's what it's looking like. I'm kind of scared for my boys against them Knicks, though, gang. Them Knicks ain't no joke. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
The Knicks
Yeah,
been
offensively,
nice.
they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now here's Butler.
I found out I be booming on TikTok, rolling on the floor laughing.
Found out I be putting on TikTok.
Down to 5
What's
on
your
the
name?
shot clock. Randall with some nice D.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the
I
defense.
tried to mute it about that bitch.
baiting on the double team. Back to Randall. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Scorching that bitch.
He's a big part.
So you get Dion's record, right?
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Reed misses. Pass to Edwards.
But you got pictures of yourself up on that bitch.
Poke loose. Curry with the steal. And they're running. Floats it up for Butler.
Why would you try that
Stolen
shit?
by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Deflects the pass.
Wow.
And stolen by Butler.
Yup, I upload one.
3-on-3 on the fast break.
Yeah.
Majemski on the
Got
wing.
something for you yet?
Right side, Butler. 6 to shoot. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Pass to Reed.
Double team you like that
Number
for.
got great defense on 2K.
Yeah, gang. Everybody
Here's
so late,
Edwards.
gang.
Guarded by Curry.
I've been trying to tell y'all niggas about that, folks.
Here's the 3.
Everybody, don't.
And not allowing the shooter.
Don't learn y'all lesson now. This one I've been telling y'all the
Hey, guys,
whole
that's
year.
exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Just remember.
People here and there.
Curry's got
Yeah,
5
you been
points now
chill.
this quarter.
What you talking about, like in person or just like texting them?
Curry, both
Oh, y'all been
prolific
linking this
and
shit.
efficient.
Majemski grabs the board.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
It's Curry outside. And so it's
In
Minnesota.
person.
I don't phone them, boy.
The period.
How
We'll
they
see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've
Boy.
been dialed in so far from the field.
phone them, that's what I'm talking
And we'll
about.
be back with you shortly.
That's what I like
And
there.
as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Minnesota leading by 13.
My boy Nasty Nate out here going crazy.
Here's Alexander Walker. Can't cash in from close range. Right side Curry. There's Kuminga. A 3-pointer, no good. Ansel Conley will bring the ball up for the
I
Timberwolves.
got that shit stole doing dumb
At
shit.
one point, they led by 16. Curry with it.
Switch that for
Conley
this
picks
shit.
him up.
Cook ready to have barbecue
Outside,
chicken.
Kuminga.
So,
I need
What are you doing?
$3 for a speed cube.
fucking
Just
speed
5 to
club,
shoot.
brother.
No good. Shot missing.
I blocked
Good
that
team
shit
by
now.
Miller. Here's Minnesota.
And most of them are like 15-year-oldy than me.
Shit, they 15 years older
1
than
minute
me.
now into this 4th quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target.
You ain't getting no butt.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Heaton. Gobert with the block. And they call the
And
foul,
one.
so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now.
And Denzo. Standing in the cave. My boy Wayne.
Curry with it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Jackson Davis.
How you coming, man?
Majemski on the wing.
Good
Whoever
defense, man.
voted Halliburton most overrated woke up a beast.
Alexander Walker with
How
the
you
ball.
say whoever voted him most overrated?
And the call will
He's
go
showing
against
they is, ain't he, though, folks?
That's his first foul.
Oh, for them, I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas hooping.
Golden State on D. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
Hey, y'all think
Randall
SGA and them gonna make it past the past Jokic, you know?
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Curry.
Jokic and them again, them niggas around for their money.
Here's Green.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought that series was like an easy 3-1 or some shit.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Jokic ass. Aaron Gordon been hooping. D. Smith now trying to been hooping all day, dude. And I want to see Shea
You
versus.
allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim. No wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Do y'all think Ant going to the finals?
Here's Moody.
What y'all think about this shit that's going on right now? Who y'all think gonna win?
And
My boy Oxy, what's the word, boy?
For one more coming up.
DiVincenzo showing a lot of heart and strength, taking the foul and still getting the shot to go.
The Timberwolves making a
I
switch.
got Pacers Wolves finals.
Hey, so Wolves finals?
They're
Yeah, that's what I got too. Andy winning.
Moody.
Yeah, I feel that. I say that because Pacers, but they just got so much. Like, they just so good, bro. Like, them niggas is good as hell, bro. Like, they so good.
Nacho saying and cooling, bro.
he makes you pay on those nearly.
You say what you say, I'm cool. But I ain't say shit. I said what you been on, boy. You said you cool. Show that, though.
They are in total control.
And
Fresh off.
the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Butler. Here he goes.
He tried to end
And
that
the shot is
bitch.
good.
Fresh off.
And it's all about the release when you shoot. The
Being
flow.
back on my play now shit.
One team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be.
And the big difference here
Hey, I was still playing this shit. It was just off stream, though. I said I told myself I was gonna come back on stream when the new season started.
And created other opportunities, and anytime they got space,
My shit was being there like lagging every game and shit when I was
looking back
streaming.
at all the
So I
contributions
we
tonight,
get this
it
shit a
was
trash stream
really
today. This shit
phenomenal
running
all-around
smooth.
game for Anthony Edwards.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Buries the long-range jumper.
So what?
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Edwards looking it over.
Yeah.
Draymond Green pulls it in.
That's one he knows he should have
But
drained.
look though, I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like and them.
Great pass to
I really
set
feel
up
like
the
they got
lane.
bailed out, folks. I feel like they got
Doing
bailed
all
out
they
with
can
this
so far,
Warriors
but they
matchup. I
still
feel like
find
that this
themselves
was
trailing.
them going home.
5
Curry
second
didn't get
differential
hurt.
between the shot clock and the game clock. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards.
I definitely feel like they would have went home if Curry didn't get hurt. What y'all think?
Here's Podziemski. And a great assist by
Curry
Curry.
actually went
as that
straight
one
to the
goes
crib.
in.
Curry really
I
runs
mean,
the
not
offense
Curry, but
well.
Eminem. They were
Knows
supposed to go straight to the
exactly
crib.
time
Going to the final.
to shoot it or give it up to his teammate.
They ain't going to the
And you can
finals.
sense that these
Yeah, I feel like that too, though.
These players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
It's Curry outside. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of
Nah,
business
though, I
here.
want to see
They
either.
won this game going
I want
away.
to see
They were
either
the better
the
basketball
pace
team.
going. I want to see
And you gotta commend this sort of.
I want to see
particularly here at home. It's a great
the
feeling
pace going. I want to
when you
either see
play almost a perfect game and
Thunder not really
the Nuggets.
on shit and Nuggets
Thunder
not
not
going
really on
beat the
shit.
Wolves.
For David Aldridge.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say that they not gonna beat the Wolves, gang. I can't even say that if the Nuggets win, they not gonna beat the Wolves because they got Jokic, gang. Shit, it's Jokic. Like, what the fuck? It's Jokic, gang. You can't do nothing about that. For it's Jokic, gang. That nigga then that's Superman right now. Bro, you wouldn't think that they was gonna beat the Thunder these many games. So, like I said, I thought the series was supposed to be a quick 3-1, 4-0 on phone. I thought Thunder was gonna sweep them niggas. Well, the series wasn't gonna be close. But look, they forced the game 7 game. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas hooping, folks. So I want to count the Nuggets out. But why I say I want the Nuggets to win the championship of the
Yay, but I still don't see it.
I want the Nuggets to win the championship if the Pacers don't. It's so Westbrook can get a ring on phone. This being his last shot at getting the ring, folks. That's what I think. I think this Westbrook last shot at getting the ring. If he don't get one of this shit, I feel like it's just over. This is his last chance.
I want Pacers or Wolves to win.
Wolves probably like my third favorite team. I mean, my third favorite team to win it this year. Far as niggas like
Pacers.
I don't want to see the Knicks to win that shit. I ain't gonna say I don't want to see the Knicks win it, but hey, I just want to see Pacers to win. On phone, I want to see Pacers and championship. That's me though. I want to see Pacers up in that shit, man. That's gonna be a good series though. Like I ain't even gonna count them out though. I feel like niggas gonna get the Pacers some comp. They gonna get them some comp, folks. I expected that Pacers versus Cavs series though. Use Pacers next. I got you. I expected that Cavs series to be way better than what it was. Them niggas destroyed them niggas. They murdered them niggas.
I'm Brian Anderson.
They was having their way out there. Mitchell was getting his, but I say shit. Mitchell can't do everything by himself. So Mitchell definitely balled. I ain't even gonna say Donovan Mitchell didn't show up. My boy Tay, what's the word, gang? I ain't even gonna say that Mitchell ain't show up. Mitchell definitely showed up, gang. He definitely showed up and balled. Then every game he showed up and balled.
Everyone can take their time. Out to the right wing. Here's Kamari. And the foul is called.
I want to either like at the beginning of the playoff bracket though. I wanted it to either be Pacers, Cavs, or Rockets though. That's the 3 teams I had.
They've traded a lot of picks away.
Pacers, Cavs, and Rockets. That's my 3 teams at the beginning of the playoffs.
Some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing.
I expected more from Jerome.
You expected more from him. Shit, I didn't, folks. That nigga when he was supposed to be killing the way he was killing, gang. Expect too much about the dude.
And confer on the game plan.
He ain't that official yet, gang. For me to be, my expectations of that nigga to be up here yet. He ain't that official, gang. He play like a role player, but that's what he was, a role player. That's exactly what he played like. If I'm them though, if I'm the Cavs though, I'm getting rid of Garland though, gang. I'm getting rid of Garland. You know, they don't need him. Like they really don't need Darius Garland, gang. They don't need Garland. They don't need him. That's my opinion. For they don't need Darius Garland, folks.
He was balling like Pritchard.
He was balling like Pritchard. Yeah, up in that Heat series he was, gang. But that's a weak ass team, folks. Of course he's gonna kill versus weak ass niggas, bro. Of course he's supposed to kill some weak ass niggas. They was balling like Pritchard versus the weak team, yeah. The Heat only was in the playoffs because they had Jimmy Butler the first half of the season. Jimmy Butler the reason why they made the playoffs. For real. Jimmy Butler got 2 teams to the playoffs. The Warriors won the playoff bound before they had got Butler in either though, you know. Jimmy Butler really helped 2 teams get to the playoffs though in one season.
Lucy J. Dub not showing up SMH.
I mean, he got Aaron Gordon on the phone.
Bring it up for the Suns. Outside Durant.
Facts, Jimmy.
You gotta think about it. You got Aaron Gordon up on the floor. You gotta think about these niggas is it's a championship experienced team already, gang. Plenty of playoff experience. They know how to play when the pressure up. OKC, you know they hooping, but you know they probably like they nervous though, gang. I say OKC they nervous. They young nervous. You can tell they nervous out there.
And there's the drive.
But I say that Nuggets game, like that Nuggets game, I say that crowd beat the Thunder game. The crowd beat the Thunder that game. I ain't gonna lie. The crowd was in the game. But look, that's what I'm saying though. But the crowd beating them though, folks. Like they probably got a chance at home, probably. But then it's game 7, so you know they probably choke it off that they nervous. But that game 6, the crowd beat them niggas game. The crowd was up in them niggas' head, folks. They ass was electrifying out there.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to Aiden.
But the way Aaron hitting those 3S.
To finish the layup.
Right, bro, he showing up, gang. He killing. He said he gonna get Westbrook a ring by any means. I'm starting to believe.
Here's Booker. Portland with a rebound. Simons outside. Booker with the defensive effort. Here's Durant. On the take. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Avdia. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie.
Another thing about the Thunder, folks, they play too fast pace game. It's the playoffs game. You can't be playing fast like that game.
No luck on that
Can't.
One. This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix the
Yes! Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh!
But at this point I need Wolves versus Knicks in the finals. Better
But
story.
I need Wolves.
In charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge.
I mean, yeah, the story be good how they got rid of Cat and shit. Yeah, that'd be good for the Cat.
Let's go now to the sideline. Oh, my
For sure.
and the dime going to Aiden, expanding the passing.
I feel like shit, Cat ain't getting off on like that on Miles Turner. I don't feel like Cat getting off like that on Miles
Putting
Turner.
on a show for the fans.
In my opinion, Miles Turner, he better than Porzingis to me, gang. That's what I'm gonna say. Miles Turner is better than Kristaps Porzingis to me. I don't know about y'all, but if I had to choose, I'm picking Turner over Porzingis any day. That's just me though.
Yeah, PPL already riding the Pacers off SMH.
Say, yeah, people already right.
Rebounds. Durant with it. Now guarded by Simons. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
I'm gonna say that because that nigga Dan got a shot and he played. I bet. And he played defense, so he better than Porzingis,
All right,
gang.
guys, what do you think so far on the offensive?
PPL better Nemhard his flowers too.
They haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and
Yeah, Nemar he definitely got that shit.
Give.
Jones, his shot is good.
If you give him
Nemar definitely showing up though. I ain't gonna lie.
attack.
Portland
You
leading.
gotta give him his flowers.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title.
Gotta get these niggas they flowers, man. They hooping.
Great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Substitution on the court.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got to get out.
Pass to Grant. Clock at 6. Avdia from outside. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Durant will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds.
Bro, I just realized it's unfair to play PPL on low risk while we on high risk and they hitting whites.
Wow, game 2K26 about to come out. You just not noticing that? You just realizing that, folks?
43 seconds left to play in the first.
How about you just realized?
4 on the clock. Durant, no good. Trailblazers lead by 5. Here's Thibault. Grant outside. Has to Klingon. Deflected. And they're able to recover. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And stolen by Durant.
I'm late as just master rhyme shooting got dudes checking the stats and hitting so many 3s.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a
Yeah, niggas be in
timeout.
hella
We
white,
might see
folks.
him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy
Fade,
here.
snip, and 3. Test. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, folks. Like they need to from them though. Like the matchups with Indiana and the Knicks, like that matchup game is like
And it's been a close one.
you can put them on Brunson, I say, folks.
And back to the
Just
start
shut
of
them
the
down
second
like
quarter
that,
in
folks.
just a moment.
11.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind
So I
of
feel
defense
like
that
Cat,
they played.
he not doing all that versus Kamal Turner. Cat been
Now here's Durant.
a key asset to them niggas team this playoffs though, folks. Cat been hitting some crazy shit.
Three-pointer.
Pascal gonna have to eat that series.
He didn't make them pay
That's
for
why
that quick defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of
That's what I'm
shots.
saying, bro. Like,
And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college.
but then it's like, who you gonna put Brunson on? Like, who's you gonna have Jalen Brunson guard?
He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Like, who could Jalen Brunson guard up on the Pacers game? Who could he guard?
Yeah, and Klingon is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
Who could he guard? That's what I'm saying, folks.
Sinks it from distance. Durant's got 8.
He just makes it look so
They gonna put Brunson on Nesmith.
Smith, he's too small.
torturing defenses. He does.
He's too small, gang.
Quick shooting from Grant. He gets it and takes
That
it.
nigga's way
It's
too
just that
small,
easy
gang, to
for
stick
him
some Nee
sometimes.
Smith.
He the weakest link.
Here's Durant. Following the bucket by the Blazers. Here's Plumlee. Durant surveying the D. Oh, plenty of contact on
He's
that
way
shot.
too small for Nee
Officials call
Smith,
the foul,
gang.
and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an
Oh,
elite
no.
scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
Suns trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the
Dude,
dominance.
I'm instantly feeding Nee Smith in the post games and Jalen Brunson game. I'm gonna feed the post.
Gonna be doing too much.
Everybody else gonna be doing the away game.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. And here's Grant.
Bro, I gotta turn this shit up so I can hear the
Target
accent.
for range. He's got 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up
Okay.
wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Now here's Henderson. Yet to see a basket.
Damn, this shit loud. Let's do it.
5 on the clock. Inside. Clingan. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, be careful. Clingan kid bring down the house.
Pass to Booker. Out to Beal. Outside Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Plumlee a screen. 4-3. It's hauled in by
Let's
Henderson.
go, Tank.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down.
You better hag me,
sure
folks.
he is too.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Oh, you gonna have to get up out this zone,
Aiden in the
though.
high post. And here's Simons outside. Offensive board. Pass to Henderson. Simons outside.
Knockdown.
Connects from downtown. Simons has got 7.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the
He just said that
Trailblazers
shit.
the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. So it's Portland now, after the basket by Phoenix on the other end.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Portland leading by 9. Here's Henderson, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Allen, left side. Plumlee a screen. Jones from outside. Portland grabs the miss. Pass to Graham. Henderson scanning the floor. Now Aiden. Williams on the wing. Simons outside. Buries it from 3.
Gotta step up on that shit.
Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get out.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, phone up. Bye-bye. And another reason I ain't been up on this shit too, y'all, cause my account on communication been on phone on somebody reported me. I can't talk to these niggas until like July. On phone now. July, I'm back down.
WTF you cheating?
How the fuck am I cheating, folks? Y'all said Pacers. How the hell am I cheating, folks? I'm just good at this shit, folks. I got better, so I ain't been up on this shit. So I ain't been streaming, folks. Phone them I got nice.
Lol, what they report you for?
Cause I was talking shit, I guess. Y'all know how I get on. I get to talking shit to niggas, folks.
WTH, how can they price that?
I don't know, folks. You know I be talking. That's why I said I think it was somebody I was up in a party with or some shit that reported me. But That's the only house somebody has to report me. I was up in the party with. You know that they report party audio now.
Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson.
And was banned from 2K.
We've got our reporter, Allie LaForce.
No, I was just banned from like I can't talk to these niggas. For I'm communication being on PlayStation, not on 2K.
It's the Pacers to start out.
Just on PlayStation, not on 2K.
Looking it over.
I can't talk to niggas.
Draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And one thing that Siakam is always cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Now here's DeRozan.
Fuck up out of here.
No good on the shot. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
He picked the wrong team for these niggas, folks. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 4-point game. And that one drops.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Siakam outside. Off target from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Levine can't hit. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them
You know
to
that.
at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools.
I be trying to tell niggas what the hell he burger.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down. With
I
some
should have just
power.
pulled that bitch. Hold on.
Back to Turner. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Here are the Kings with the ball now. DeRozan for
That
three.
shit out.
They done put you on the big flat screen. Why was you banned and how long for?
Nah, I'm still banned. I'm only banned like I'm communication banned. Like you can see how I'm talking. You see my microphone ain't moving under my player and shit. If you see that shit, like they can't hear me.
Pass to Turner.
Like on all games, like I can't text niggas on PSN. Niggas can't hear me.
They swipe it.
None of that.
In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. Back to Turner for three. Counted from distance.
Once you learn how to rhyme, shoot Halliburton unstoppable.
Yeah, pretty much. And he got a good ass mid range.
Pass to DeRozan. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
He got good ass midi.
Halliburton with a sweet move to create enough daylight for the bucket. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan.
I think that nigga Miles Turner got the highest three-point shooting up on 18 too, though.
Ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
To me, like, this is a better shooting team than the Celtics, to me, gang.
And there's just one
On top of
foul
that,
now
Halliburton,
here
he got
About 3
A
minutes
minus
gone in the
3-pointer
first
game,
quarter.
and he got gold diamond 2 game.
Nimhard outside.
B minus A.
Back to Nimhard.
See, these niggas got,
Siakam for 3.
he got an A 3-point rating.
Rosen with the rebound.
Like, all them niggas got A 3-point ratings, gang. Like, that shit unstoppable, folks.
Higher than the backer.
Higher than the
DeMar
backcourt.
DeRozan has such an easy time finding
What
ways
you
to
mean,
score.
higher than the
Knows
backcourt?
how to get to his spots on the floor, BA. You have
See,
to
all these
be
niggas
early
got-
against DeRozan because he is a
And top in.
master. If you let
Oh,
him
yeah,
move
Toppin
freely,
do got an A.
he will J you to death.
From downtown, he buries it from 3.
Now I'm trying to show y'all shit. This nigga
Bonus
trying to
has
ball.
got 7.
starting to find his rhythm.
Miles 3-point rating higher than the backer.
Oh, yeah. He got the highest 3-point rating on the
He
team.
can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
I believe he do.
And here again, the Pacers in transition. Up the court they go. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle.
That's crazy.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Levine way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, all these niggas got defense.
Pass to Neesmith. Over to Rosen. Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Back to DeRozan. The rebound by Neesmith. And there's the foul to go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. Indiana leading by 4. And here's Shepard for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Here's Monk. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And stolen by McConnell. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. And the layup falls.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy
I
ball.
remember 2 years ago I didn't even have Nemhard on the court. Lol, now he one of my 5 players to use.
He drains it at the buzzer.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly
Yeah, when I first was playing with them at the beginning of the year, I still ain't have him up in the beginning, up in the starting lineup.
And so it's Indiana.
Because his shot was too
leading by
fast.
6 as we wrap up the quarter.
But when I start rhythm shoot, because it's like shoot with the button with Nemhard, that shit impossible, bro. You gotta rhythm shoot with Nemhard, bro. His shot too damn fast. I trying to shoot with the button with that nigga.
Memphis
shit.
Tough man.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter
Yeah,
in
he
this
is.
one. All right, let's quickly
Straight facts. His defense crazy.
And he got good interior and perimeter defense though.
Their points came almost exclusively. That is powerful.
Like Marquet into it's better with line shooting.
Leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to McConnell.
This nigga got a shot too.
He shoots it.
Facts Naz.
Leaps for it. 5 to shoot. Here's Walker. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line.
Walker though, I feel like he raw too though. I just gotta learn how to play with him. He kinda slow up on this shit.
And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
I don't even use him still.
Nice slam by the
Shit, I
big
do.
man Walker.
He got good animations if you see that shit.
There inside.
Learn how to play with him. I just gotta learn how to play with him because he got good andies.
DeRozan down the lane. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And one move ahead of the defense.
Walker Budash in real life and he don't get no mention.
And he got posterizer, folks. It's a bronze, but he got that bitch.
Chemistry on display. He understood where to put the
You gotta know how to play with him though.
his teammate.
Pacers so good because their bench tough. TJ Toppin Macaron.
Over a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Nah, but McConnell though,
Here's Levine for 3.
sometimes niggas can hunt him though. Sometimes though, folks.
It's good on the putback.
Roll it's some buns though.
Murray
Curry's activity, especially on the glass. I mean, he never
Says me.
gets a lot of second chance points opportunities.
Shit, we
Just
was
terrible
Buns.
defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher.
What I say was Buns.
Yeah, I be getting like 3 steals with McConnell.
And the Kings have to find that next
He
level.
got good ass perimeter defense.
14 feet away. Halliburton misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The muscle inside from Levine. Wow.
The belief of Levine, willing to do that in a game, man.
Halliburton on the attack. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
Stop bailing this nigga out, 2K. We get the end
DeMar
one.
DeRozan picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Wow. They selling.
Damn, this a game.
This shit is not a game. They just letting dude get some weak ass shit and they make me miss some weak ass shit.
Both teams changing it up here. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style
What
very
is he
well.
doing? Why would he?
Kings look crazy, gave up Fox and Hallie SMH.
Here's
Yeah, that
Siakam.
is.
Valanciunas with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Monk for three. The
They be giving up them
rebound by
niggas because they trying to make this Sabonis shit work so bad.
Pass to Siakam. Here's the three. And once
They
again,
trying to
off
make
the mark by
Sabonis work so
Indiana.
bad.
Left side Carter. And he lobs it up top.
Oh.
And out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
That pass wandered off.
All right, now.
Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And the Pacers making a change here. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this one. Now Turner.
Oh yeah, they trade Sabonis for Hallie.
Third basket in 6 attempts.
The defense better watch Turner more closely because he can strike that fast.
Pass to LaRavia. Monk for three. The rebound by Nembhard. Pacers leading by 4. Now Neesmith. Siakam outside. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Inside. Valanciunas.
Oh,
Good.
bro, that's Mal's fucking turn. He's not doing that shit.
Pass right there.
Watch
putting it
this.
Right where it needed to be.
Here's Siakam. Good on the bucket.
That's more realistic.
Siakam's got 9.
Ooh, cooking it up down low, it's Spicy P.
Outside Carter. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Carter. Valanciunas sets a screen. The three. Carter can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's out of bounds.
Damn, I tried to get that shit to Lamar.
By Siakam.
Substitution on the
Like what? Like what is going on right now?
Outside Murray. Nice move. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments.
Low scoring half.
And And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento.
Oh, wow.
Real. That's what they came for.
Wow. What determination from Levine. Finding his finish despite the contact.
Pass to Turner. Lets it fly. Buries the jump shot. He's got 11.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
There's the steal. Neesmith with it. Checked by Murray.
What do you think about Wackham new mixtape?
While he was going up.
I only listen to that that Wimby shit. I like that Wimby shit though. And I like that shit he dropped with Lucky too.
6 free throw attempts tonight.
That mouth snapping lately, fuck.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have
I ain't even gonna front my shit. He been doing that shit.
Players too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Pacers leading by 8. Siakam outside. There's the drive. And Siakam with the slam.
Driving in, Siakam.
Bro just jacking up shots now.
Hard to get in the way of his
Yeah,
physicality.
he on low risk. He hoping to make that shit.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Outside Murray.
Want that? Nope.
4.
Nope.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Puts up a deep 3.
Nope.
The rebound by Turner. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Halliburton. Tipped.
How he blocked the shot before I even attempted that shit?
Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
On offense, here are the Pacers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us.
Said low scoring half, huh? I told you this shit to get like that real quick.
Coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule, you do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Timeout called, Sacramento. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
The Kings making a switch here.
Your controller still work good, Neek. I might buy that one.
Hell yeah.
Here's Ellis.
You put the panels on?
Pass to Lyles.
I got it from
by Halliburton.
I got the this one on. I use that for like contesting shots and shit.
Cuts off the pass.
Cause you know, like,
in transition. Oh, Levine.
you know, like having hands up defense and switching over to press triangle. That shit to try to get like a contest, jump contest. You know, that shit kind of not.
Halliburton, no good.
But I have my hands up defense and use the panels to, you know.
DeRozan with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively.
Like I feel like shit like that. If I got my hands up and I feel like I can contest that shit with a jump, I can jump instead.
Here's Turner. Out left to the wing. Toppin outside. Here's Walker. And Indiana misses again. Kings trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Lyles.
The fuck is that shit?
Up again.
Wow, they gave him offense.
The putback.
You have to watch this. This man has elite athleticism, and it makes him a threat on that offensive glass.
A good look from Mathurin. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The 3 from DeRozan. The putback.
Bro, they steady letting this nigga get rebounds. So what the fuck?
Indiana leading by 8. Halliburton left side. All alone. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Damn, Halliburton only got 4.
Not letting up at all. I mean, you have to.
That's why this shit not a blowout.
You want to get the ball
Boy only
to
got
guys
4
who make
points.
plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Ivy hitting the 3 with Brian Foe.
Yeah, he got a 3, folks. I know he got a 3. I know he can spray that bitch, man. Thomas Bryant, right? Not this nigga Bradley, folks. This nigga, right?
So both teams making some changes here. Kings trail by 10. 54 seconds left in the third. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. No good on the triple. Nembhard, right side. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Here's Levine. And the shot counts. He's fouled.
This nigga been getting bailed out the whole game, brother.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That free throw good from Levine.
Players with this type of athleticism at Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Siakam from behind the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. The 3 from DeRozan. The shot misses. And we've reached the...
Keep telling 2K to stop sucking them off when they do shit like that.
And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4.
Oh, they is tweaking.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Now here's McConnell. Toppin outside. Pass to Walker. Back to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Mathurin with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. Deflected.
Wow.
Down low. DeRozan.
This game just want to keep him up in this shit, folks.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Offensive board. Outside for McConnell. Pass to Walker. Over DeRozan. And off the front iron. And
Told y'all, boy, don't sleep on Walker, gang.
Keep sucking him awful now.
Don't sleep on that nigga Walker, boy. I'm telling y'all, that nigga nice.
Like that. To the middle.
Real sleeper player, gang.
Here's Sabonis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Trying to contain Sabonis, but the contact just isn't enough inside.
The floater. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys.
And what's Walker 3?
We've seen so far.
No, like an A. You see that shit? That shit an A.
Letting the next guy do the
In his mid-range, A. In his interior, B+.
You know, between his skills,
And this nigga only 76 overall. Then look at the nigga got a B plus paint and B minus perimeter. How the fuck is he a 76 overall, bro?
Took him no time
Come
at all to
on,
get
bro.
down.
Y'all ass cheated, 2K.
Roberts got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This shit was supposed to have been over with a long ass time ago.
Pass to Turner. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Mm.
You gotta know where he.
Hold on. Oh, I want to show you something. So in this nigga got some
Almost
good
like Dante Green with the Cavs pro god offense and defense.
Look, then this nigga got high fat denier, physical finishes, polo stick on gold. That nigga got the strong handle, and that nigga got posterizer, gay. Dude, it's nice for real, for real. But look though, why is this nigga age at negative 44? Why is these nigga age negative 35, negative 40? Right, you sleeping on him, my boy.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And from
I
the
usually have him
sideline,
in at
let's catch up with Allie.
bring him in small
During that
forward
break,
though.
Sacramento's coach had some words for his team.
He
told
really
the
could
guys
play
to stay
small
after it
forward, shooting
inside.
guard, power forward.
Play inside is terrific right now. He said, don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Damn, them boy don't got no points. He got 8 dimes though. Yeah, get up out of here. Fuck wrong with you? Like that's how you know them niggas cold, folks. Halliburton, he had like 6 points, 4 points, gang. You really could play with them, not even use Halliburton. Them more ain't had no points. It really was Turner, motherfucking Walker, Pascal, Siakam, for them.
Belt.
Real belt shit, you know that. Spank. On phone now. Wah. Real spankers, man. Oh, no, I ain't doing that one. We're not doing that one. So, no, we can't do that one. Shit, we can do that too, shit. Those are slow. Like, he should have just took me picking who I had. I don't even know who I had. The Warriors. Nah, that would have been a horrible matchup. That Warriors matchup wouldn't have been a move at all.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off. High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
Just taking it right to the
Hey, I'm
rim,
nice with
and
the
no one was there to greet him.
with these niggas too, though. I ain't gonna lie
They
to
should
you.
be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Now
Let's
we'll
do
go
it
to Allie
then.
LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Embiid. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Why he fouled that nigga?
And he'll go to the line.
I'm about to put
it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to
Thompson up on this nigga. Maxey,
He's
though.
getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all three levels.
Put Maxey
he scores
up on
at
this
the
nigga.
rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot.
But Maxey is on Max.
Down with decent regularity. So
Max Christie. That's Max on Max.
Most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer. Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
Hook loose.
Dumbass.
It's stolen by Irving. Pass to Thompson. Irving with it. Here's Christie from behind the arc. And he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
George outside. Now Oubre beyond the arc. Washington grabs the miss.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter and play your game, not theirs.
Kyrie.
That one drops for him.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Davis. Embiid gets the bucket.
AD?
Embiid's got 5 points.
That's MB for I can't
They
get
may
that.
have talked about shot selection coming into this.
On the wing, Davis. And here's Irving. The three from Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. There's the triple. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he hits that shot.
76ers trail by 6.
That was 8
Sixers have been
seconds.
at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see. After
That was
what
8
it
seconds,
called
bro. That
the
shit said
process,
16 seconds,
took
bro.
them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
So both teams changing it up here. You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Maxey, that's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Everything this nigga hit is like contested.
I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
On the wing, Thompson. From the high post. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Thompson, so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's McCain. The kick out to Edwards. Fires in the... triple.
Whatever the defense... gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Dallas leading by 4. Outside Davis. Lively inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Irving. It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And so it's Dallas with a 6-point
They be trying to make a nigga hit every fucking thing, bro.
What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots.
22.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Here's McCain. Drops in the layup for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Irving. Joel Embiid with the board.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Yeah, all right.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Now Irving to the inside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession.
So these niggas just got guard to defense game.
How you still play this trash-ass game, nigga?
Who was you?
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Here's Yabusele. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. Yes, sir! Embiid from distance.
For his size, Embiid shouldn't be this good.
Y'all like and sub up.
It just speaks to his raw talent.
Y'all heard my boy
just
Nash.
shredding apart the defense with his passing.
Get some likes and subs up in this bitch, man.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Oubre. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts.
Yeah, this nigga on the live, we can't guard this nigga. He too fucking slow, bro.
I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts.
Straight Belt, he the only one giving out Belt all stream.
Because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing.
Barely loose, really never on stream.
In a fair manner.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Pass to Marshall. 4-3. Left side Irving. Second chance shot. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
I gotta put that nigga Anthony Davis back up in the game for
Here's McCain.
Klay Thompson and them niggas.
Hurricane Wisdom Meet.
Here he goes. Oh, Embiid finishes the lob in style.
Hey, get that pass anywhere near the rack. Embiid gonna stuff it.
Here's Irving. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, I just overcame Williams a little bit.
Clark watching Kyrie Irving. He still does things you just can't believe.
That Navy shit he just dropped the video to, that shit was raw as hell. That's my shit.
Surpasses his rush hour.
I've been waiting on that video.
And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
George, no good. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Oh, misses the dunk.
Yeah, whoever shot and edited that video, fire, fire, fire.
And just over 3.5 minutes played
Hell
in the second
yeah.
quarter. The Mavericks trailing. Drives to the hoop. Scores after the quick crossover. Irving's got 8 points.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
And here is Maxey. He has 6.
She need me, but I need drag.
Oh, fold up.
The Sixers need to put one up here.
I ain't got no kid, but I still swear I would have done this baby Drake. Oh, fold
You
up.
don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot.
Please
so
don't put, man, please take this lively nigga out the game. I'll put Gafford instead.
Close game here in Philadelphia.
Oh, shit, send him to the paint then. Fold up.
Here's Christie. Pass to Washington.
I like drugs, Callan. I can hear them drugs, Callan. Granny, pray for me.
The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
I'm gonna fold up.
Davis has gotten his second bucket.
When your big man can pop out and knock down the corner three, it certainly opens up.
Fuck with that Giannis shit too.
Spins. It's George with the drive.
And that feature Mushu, whatever that shit
Here's
called.
Christie. Washington right side. Pass to Davis. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter.
You fully healed from surgery, Brody. And oh yeah, I don't play cops and robbers.
Just joining us. We've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so
Hell
far.
yeah, I've been on phone this week. Like I still got a little pain a little bit, but like this week was my first week back up in the gym though.
Despite Joel Embiid
Hard to
missing
say
more
that.
than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, BA. And lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey.
Come on, bro. He just
26 points a game.
he just running with that bitch,
Also
bro.
had some good depth, and that really helped.
Thompson scanning the floor. Down low. Fires it. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And an intentional foul right there.
I really should put Klay Thompson up on his ass though.
I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
On him, I should put Klay Thompson on his ass.
A brain fade. I don't know where that came from.
She ain't even using Paul
All
George
sense
for
of
real.
time and the situation.
Back to George. Tries the spin move.
As soon as I say some shit,
Jam by George.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bouncing. His slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Davis from long range. Rebound by the 76ers. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers 76ers Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot."
One guy got mad at me cause I stopped him from rim running with Maxey the whole time.
We're going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
Irving's so
Niggas
good
be trash up all this shit,
at
folks.
being able to get things done with
You
the
can have that.
percentage shot inside.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to Washington. And Washington
Yeah, if you
powers
let that
it
nigga
through.
run Maxey, folks, it's over
nice
with.
one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey,
Cause
little
Maxey fast
exclamation
as hell,
point.
folks.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hand.
Phone that
just
nigga
like
Maxey
pound cake.
faster than the bitch.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially
Wow,
lethal
Maxey
when
getting blocks.
And his
Give me that
clutch
shit.
moments go
Ball
far
don't lie.
beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Him and Fox.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense,
My man Thompson fast as hell too, though. Can't forget about him.
Nice
Come
shot by
on,
George.
bro. He just throwing shit up. Everything is
Touch over
contested
2.5
with this
minutes
nigga,
of
bro.
basketball played here in the third quarter. Irving with it.
Wow.
By Maxey.
Maxey stopping Kyrie at the rim. Okay. Okay.
George feels
Ha.
it out a bit.
That's funny.
And he's going to the line for
Who
two.
touched
The
him?
official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
The
Well,
game
Grant,
is
you often
holding,
hear
bro.
about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players
The
can learn
game
a
is
lot by
holding me,
watching
folks.
his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot.
Anthony Davis going up top.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
76ers trail by 4. George outside. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 5 on the clock. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Dallas leading by 4. Screen by Lively. Here's Irving. Connects on the 17-footer.
Let's fucking go, man.
Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
George, good.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
It's stolen by Maxey.
This nigga Maxey locking Kyrie down, bro. I'm asleep.
It's George on the wing. And so it's Dallas with it. They lead by 4.
Now.
Washington. Here's Irving. Ooh, a beautiful reverse layup. Irving's got 14.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. George outside. Screen by Embiid. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Outside Davis. Here's Lively. The third quarter comes to a close.
Why they keep on putting this Lively in nigga in,
Up
folks?
4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. Right
Anything,
here on
put
2K
Gafford up the
Sports.
game, bro. That nigga Lively ain't getting the job done. So I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Irving. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And Dallas making a change here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Powell. Gafford to screen. Powell, it's good. And
better let me make some fantastic ass shit, folks.
Oh, very easy that time for Powell. He's not going to miss that one.
Butler with the ball. Irving picks him up. Here's Yabusele. Three-pointer. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Kyrie can't do shit for real, folks.
Philadelphia with the ball. Now here's Butler. Here's Yabusele. Embiid from outside. No good on the shot. The Mavericks lead by 4. Powell outside. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. George outside. To shoot.
And the jam by George. George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
Gafford the screen. Out to the wing. From the arc. Again the miss by the Mavericks. 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Embiid. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Maxey surveys. And so they foul intentionally. And Dallas making a change here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Maverick substitution. Anthony Davis.
Outside Maxey. Out to Oubre. Back to Maxey. Puts up a 3. Davis with a rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Look, you never want to foul a jump shooter. And guys, hear me on this. I'm pretty sure Clay qualifies as a jump shooter.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
George for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And so it's Dallas with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside for Irving. Davis from long range. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
Philadelphia with another miss. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. The 3 is up. The rebound by Maxey.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Fires for 3. George, and that's good. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Irving looking around. The rebound by Embiid. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
George's shot is off. Outside Irving. Thompson outside. Off target from three-point range.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Paul George. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game.
Folks.
And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Still Sixers ball.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Philadelphia ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Irving.
This nigga Kyrie can't buy a basket. That nigga couldn't buy a basket, folks. They is wild as hell. I don't know how that nigga got. How that nigga got motherfucking 14 points, folks.
It ends up being a fairly easy road.
Shoot percentage suck. 5 for 12. Folding on that nigga shoot percentage suck. They had my boy Maxey out there, but amazing ass defense.
It be like that sometimes.
Man, that nigga Maxey was playing amazing ass defense on Kyrie, gang. I ain't never saw Maxey play that type of defense before, gang. Oh, photo, that nigga play amazing ass defense. Oh, photo. 6 and 23. This motherfucking record suck. This shit is ass. Let me know when y'all want that.
The grade like a B+.
We got Lakers. I'm phone them. I'll go Raptors then, man. He better not switch. I don't think he got no all-time teams on lock. Hey, I'm nice as hell with these niggas, though, for I ain't gonna lie. I'm nice as
23 crazy old Mao.
Yeah, he need to, his 2K career ain't even start. He need to end this shit already. It ain't looking good for him, man. Delete that shit, man.
Why he's still playing?
I don't know, folks. I would have been quit. Okay. It's trying to hang that shit up, my boy.
Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Oh, fold him. This is, I don't know, man. Sorry, niggas just be, we got that little bit of hope. Folks, no.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports.
The Raptors, another team that'll be all as hell if they had a big man, though.
Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Well, that didn't take long. You got to leave some guys back on the tip, or that's what'll happen.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. second year may have fallen off a little bit.
He hit that shit.
It was a bit stagnant.
When he shot that shit, it said my PS5 is hot.
Third year making his first All-Star game.
Oh, fuck, I gotta spray my shit down with the can of F.
Especially took a leap.
Well, when Ingram
I got the LA and New York accolade on accident.
Doncic,
that
no
is.
good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
James misses. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. It's a three-point game. And here's Ingram from the
Man, these
arc.
niggas so nice, gang.
Down it goes for his
Can't
third
gonna lie,
basket
for
in as
this
many
team
tries.
is so fucking nice,
They
folks.
expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant
They just need a big man,
inside,
folks.
outside threat. He's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And the dunk by Boucher.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
He's just
That's
fucking
exactly
up.
how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots,
Wow.
knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
What that is?
And
Oh,
Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Hayes. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the defense on this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having
Yeah, they built like Orlando in a way with the wings and legs.
a much easier prospect.
Here's Toronto. They're on a 13-5 run here. Stick wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
man, they at least a tier 2 though, gang.
Yes.
But you know the Magic, like, them niggas raw as hell now that Mo Wagner back, folks. Mo Wagner, whatever his name is, whatever y'all want to call his ass. That white boy.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Raptors
Hey, look though, folks. Then it's like I be having this nigga quickly coming off the bench, folks. This nigga quickly be going nuts too.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a
Someone getting traded though.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers
Somebody getting
have to
traded.
pound the ball inside.
Should I?
LeBron
Shit, they
James
shouldn't
says,
trade this team though. For I'll get it on
That's
season.
who we are. That's
We'll
what
be
we
at.
do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game.
I'll
We
trade
don't have
quickly
the
if I
luxury
trade
of
anybody. I'm trading quickly though,
to get
folks.
into the paint. That's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it.
Or Purtle. I'm trading quickly or Purtle, gang.
Now, here's Doncic. Lakers working the ball around now. On 11 left.
You don't have to tell me about Quackaliak is a problem.
1 for 4 so far. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka
Okay, let's
Doncic,
go.
and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect.
Talking about Orlando, they trading someone.
Oh yeah.
Ingram
They probably
just
trade.
letting it rip right now on the
Or a
offensive.
couple
No, fuck.
pieces of.
Doncic fires from way outside.
I promise them
Doesn't go either for Doncic.
I trade shit. I don't know if I like they squad though, folks, but they ain't gonna get it done, folks.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Thanks.
And Connect gets it to go.
I think shit.
To stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
No one near Boucher as he
I
lets it
don't know,
go.
so I like to.
And the three off target.
Anybody shit.
Elbow shot is on the way. Connect. No good. With 4 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, good job.
If they trade anybody, though, it's definitely not Banchero, though.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line. So that's
I'd keep Banchero and Franz Wagner, though.
Good on both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Raptors lead by 7.
We trying to keep cool. Everybody drink water, man. Put all the juice and pop and shit, all that nasty shit. That death in the bottle. Throw that shit away, man.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offense.
Those the main pieces.
So far for the Raptors.
Yeah, they need a center, though.
Play from them in this
they need a center. They kind of in the same boat as like the Lakers. They in the same boat as the Lakers. So shit. They get a center, it's over with.
Kind of charged.
You know who would be cold over there, though?
Good looks.
Damian Lillard would be good over there.
Pass to Vincent. And foul on the shot.
So I feel like, Damian Lillard wouldn't be good over there. He too much of a ball hog, gang. They don't need Lillard. I like their team, though. You got to trade Caldwell Pope in.
It isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance.
I don't know, because I like that nigga Black, too, Anthony Black.
You have to defend. That's why analytics favors.
That nigga Anthony Black decent, too, off the bench.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Jonathan Isaac. He needs to get a shot. He could be good. He just needs a shot, though.
Wagner's brother coming off the bench is a nice backup center.
I'm starting him, gang.
He's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's good.
I'm starting that brother, man.
The lead up to 11 now for the
like,
and how about the handles there from Quickly dancing his way around the defender?
Reeves can't hit. Now, here's Quickly.
Exactly too many weapons.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second.
Some of them getting traded.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
Yeah, somebody got to get traded. They gonna trade or they gonna develop, like OKC did.
No, I really don't think you can.
They see they gonna develop like OKC or Boston did. OKC and Boston, they developed that what you call that shit? They developed the fuck out of Jaylen Brown and Tatum, though. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta think about them niggas still young as hell too. Like they probably ain't gonna peak until like 2 more seasons, you know?
Wagner, they already developed.
I wouldn't say they already developed, gang. Wagner and Banchero, I wouldn't say they not gonna peak until probably the next 2-3 seasons, gang. Don't like it's only Banchero, what, his second year? They not developed all the way though, that's what I'm saying. Like they not all the way though. Like they not in their primes yet, gang. That's what I'm trying to say.
Will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 11. Took him no time at all on that one.
Like I feel like they still got a lot of more potential to unlock.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the
they just always injured. That's another thing though. They always injured too though.
It's good.
And Matador defense. That's one of the easiest.
Like this was what Wagner. This was like his second year.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now. Just gift wrapping.
Shit, making the playoffs, they gonna have to beat Jalen and Tatum to actually teach it though.
He pulls it in. He lobs it up. It's
Because in my opinion,
in his prime. Reach.
That's what I'm saying. He not developed all those TV stat prime.
Toronto leading by 10.
Like I said, like Wemby not even all the way developed yet.
Here's Pirtle. Back to Quickly. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
Wemby definitely not up in his prime yet, or it didn't develop yet.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct.
I mean, I don't think I got a lot of kids watching this shit.
Wemby definitely
Nah, don't do that.
Put this one away.
For Jakob Poeltl, his parents paved the way for him.
Told y'all ass boy quickly nice up on this shit.
Did a good job.
Boy, Chet, yeah,
Well,
Chet not
that's
either.
a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs.
Me ain't not all the way developed
Both of
yet.
his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him.
Yeah, this nigga quickly
He
got
says,
14.
"I've always felt
And
like
look, I
I
say that about when I
Goes
play
back
with
to
this team game.
His mom once
And I be
asked
having
him,
quickly coming off the bench, folks. This nigga always getting at least 15, 20 points when I play with them, folks. It just be happening that way. He be open and shit.
Jen Kaysen was the 10 pick. You think he still had potential? You think Flag going to make a straight fit in Dallas?
What's Kassan?
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
What's Kassan? Who was that? Dub Club. He just got up out of there. I gotta start spraying y'all PlayStations down with the can of air, man. Probably need another one though. Hey, this shit gone. Hey. Yeah. The air itself not that cold though. It's probably not that cold though because it's almost gone. He knew it was good for him. No.
Utah got a squad.
They do. Feel like they decent, but they ain't no championship team though. I don't feel like they ain't really.
Sexton so fast.
I don't feel like they championship caliber though, folks.
I'm talking like 2K25 wise.
I don't know for real.
Hell nah, not championship.
He thought he was slick.
Utah play so slow out of nowhere. John Collins a dog though.
He thought he was slick. Hey, for this nigga, this Thunder, for this team, I don't know, for what y'all say they better than Boston for up on this game. I think Thunder better than Boston on this game for off the strength that this nigga SGA ass can got crazy ass animations and N1s and finishing at the rim and J Dub.
It's close.
It's close.
About the same to me.
Y'all think J Dub better than Brown?
It's squared.
It's squared. Now, you know, I give Boston that advantage just off the
They
sprint.
both have their moments. You got Derek White with the quick release.
I'm gonna say, look though, I'm gonna say off the sprint, Boston because I'm gonna say Lillard. That's why I'm gonna say Boston 2 game because you gotta think about it. Porzingis, like when you pick and pop his shot fast, gang. Holmgren, they gotta be wide open to have to square up for his shot first. That's the only. Now if OKC had like a Porzingis, I don't even play Pritchard when I play with Boston on phone. I only play with the starters. But like if you got some nigga like Porzingis on OKC game with a quick release like that game, even a Miles Turner as mediocre as normal release, it'll be decent. But that Holmgren shit, like that slow ass shot, really, if you going against a raw nigga for that shit, really gonna fuck you up. Like, yeah, that shit gonna fuck you up a lot. Even though he shoot over mostly everybody, shoot over mostly everybody, but his shot still kind of.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Williams. Here's Holmgren. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
I thought I missed that shit.
Certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on that one.
Shooting for Indiana.
And he's good on the second. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Back to Williams. Inside. Pass to Holmgren.
What? Well, how realistic is that, y'all? Let me know.
Great opportunity right at the
Paul George stops the Chet Holmgren up to the post. How realistic is that? Let me know something.
That was execution to perfection.
That's very realistic, isn't it, guys? I say that shit was just so realistic.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong. Mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's George. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Oladipo outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He can see anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Holmgren. Now Dort. Back to Holmgren. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Back to O'Neal. Down low. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
They grab their own miss. Smith's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Shot clock at 5. Soft touch off the glass.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
George for three. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Caruso. And it's Smits with a rebound.
That's going up against
Who they have you unlocking this season? All time.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Oladipo. Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Caruso. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Williams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
His instincts are terrific. Williams has a nose for the ball and gets himself into great position.
O'Neal misses. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Indiana on offense. To the left wing. And stolen by Caruso. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Caruso. Still no points. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Indiana. George outside. Pass to Hibbert. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. And they take the lead. Pacers trail by 3. George with it. He's guarded by Caruso. Back to George. To the paint. Pass to Smits. Artest. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a second.
He had to be stream sniping to know I was doing that shit though. Not put Buddy in that point guard. He had to be stream sniping.
It's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The shot by Boosie, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
Pass to Hibbert. And that one's good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Holmgren. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So clever with the up fake. Holmgren is good at going into the contact in these type of situations.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Hibbert. Here's Lewis. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. This is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
That one's no good. Thunder leading by 4. Here's Williams. And it's Smits with a rebound. Pass to Artest. Here's Smits. Here's Artest. He's guarded by Caruso. To the middle. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Lets it go from 11. And it's Thunder's ball. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got 8 points.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Now here's Oladipo. Inside. Artest. No luck on that one. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Caruso. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Out to Oladipo. Back to Daniels. And here's Oladipo. Can't connect from short range. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Williams on the wing. Give him 8 points now. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Pacers, Paul George.
That's good from George.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA, gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively. You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
The drive by Shea. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Exploding to the rim, no getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
Pass to Hibbert. Kicks it to George. Here's Artest. Here's McGinnis. Dort defending. There's a screen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And George with some nice D. Now the Pacers on the move. Basket's good. And it's now only a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 53 seconds left in the second. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Holmgren running free in the open floor.
Strong move. I mean, Holmgren loves to create off the bounce. At 7-1, that's extremely rare.
Pass to Boussy. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's McGinnis. Here's Hibbert. It's George on the drive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. 7 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Dort. The three is up. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now a 10-point Thunder lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Boussy. No made baskets yet. Right side O'Neal. Down low. Daniels. Rejected by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Boussy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Holmgren. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get.
These niggas so cold, gang. These niggas are so cold.
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Pass to Artest. Now O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Daniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hartenstein. And they get it back. Here's Wiggins. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Boosie. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. They set a pick. Driving inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They get it back. Second chance effort. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 11. And here's Wallace. Pass to Joe. Williams with the screen. Now here's Wiggins. Let's go with a three. And the basket by Joe.
These niggas so fucking raw, man.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
And there it is.
These niggas raw shit.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Now Wallace. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 on the shot clock. Hartenstein with it. Here's Joe. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Artest. Now here's George. Here's Boosie. Williams defending. Inside. Here's Daniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Some room here for Williams. Releases from the wing and drills it. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Boosie. Count that one. Busey's got his first 2 points. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Wallace with it. Hartenstein a screen. Pass to Wiggins. Left side Joe. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Lets it go. Wallace misses. Here's George. Shoots over Wiggins. George with the bucket. George has got 7 points.
Paul George can be dangerous out in transition. Great job finishing there.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Oklahoma City leading by 8. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oladipo with the rebound. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Here's McGinnis. No points so far. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
The 3 from Holmgren. The Pacers pull it in. Indiana calls timeout.
Timeout.
Start it.
Blazers, Paul George.
Here's Smith. The putback. And that's not going to go. And so it's Oklahoma City leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Dort outside. Launches it. It's not going to go for him. Here's our test. Now here's George. Pass to Daniels. There's a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Lou Dort picks one up.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Pacers trail by 6. Out left to the wing. Artest. Misses the 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Pass to Artest. To the inside. Here's Hibbert. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
From deep, Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Oladipo on the wing. Screen by O'Neal. Here's George. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Indiana making a switch here. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
His ass on one right now, man. His ass is on one. But these all-time ass niggas, bro, these niggas big as hell, bro. See, that's the thing about Boston. Boston defense definitely better, though.
I'm on the game too.
Oh, yeah. That's the one thing I say for Boston defense is better than OKC's game. OKC offense probably a little bit. I don't know. I can't even say that. But hey, Boston defense definitely better than OKC's.
Allie from the sideline.
Hi guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Caruso.
It's a weak ass home.
Comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
George with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Caruso outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's an 11-point Oklahoma City lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you know this shit
Their
over with
defensive
now.
intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Back to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's George.
That shit.
Holmgren with the block. And there's the shot clock violation.
He know this shit over. This nigga done made all type of substitutions
making
this
a switch
game,
here.
bro. Nothing can work.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6
Wow.
points. The Pacers trail by
That
11.
nigga dunk on niggas in real life, folks.
Here's Lewis. Oh, and he blocks it off the
Damn,
glass.
he got a chase.
Can be broken on here with this rhyme shooting.
Yeah, he is. Fast ass box and Wimby bro. That shit is OP.
Throws it up high. Knocked away. Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by
Fast ass box and Wimby big ass. And he can shoot.
Get up. Look at the guys on the bench. Loving it.
That one to make it even more overpowered.
And, kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Rhythm.
Hey, how's
Rhythm.
that for an answer?
Hey,
Right
look though,
back
what's the
with
name
dunk.
can spin off niggas though. That nigga so in. So I run. If you want the spin off lineup,
Aggressive.
you
And the
throwing CP3,
determined finisher. Nice.
Castle,
And that one drops for him.
CP3
George has
box
got 8 here
Castle,
in this quarter.
So good.
CP3
So
box
experienced.
Castle,
Paul
so in and
George
win
can
because
convert
all them
the
niggas can
toughest
spin off niggas.
of buckets.
So yeah, man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Daniels. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, BA. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
This nigga really ain't giving up though. So this shit over though.
Be going in with Vassell and Keldon.
No, I'm just saying if you want to do if you just want to cheese niggas, so that's cheese line up. Some nigga had OKC against me, right, folks?
And the Pacers making
I
change
spent
here.
off his ass with Sohan the whole game, folks.
There's 37 seconds
That nigga
left in
Sohan
the
can
final
spin off
quarter.
niggas, man.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Now Dort. 3-pointer. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
Pacer substitution.
And here's Indiana now. It's a 5-point game. And they're able to recover.
Bro, can we get the ball? Nigga hungry, folks.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander.
That nigga hungry is on one,
So we
folks.
see Oklahoma
Oh,
City.
fuck, that nigga is on one.
This one was in the balance
Hell
right until
no.
the final second.
That nigga was just on. How many blocks do that nigga got? 7 blocks? Hell no, that nigga was on one. Photo, that nigga was just on one. If he know how to shoot threes, though, he then would have won the game. But that nigga was kind of ass. He ain't know how to shoot. He ain't want to shoot. He just want the paint spin be the whole game, folks. Damn. That nigga Hunger was just having a motherfucking block party. Yeah, 4 blocks in the fourth quarter. They got all them blocks at the end. On 4 now.
I just can't fear someone shooting regular no more.
Nah, they be letting niggas hit that. I need a ride all the way over there. Oh no. Feel like drive. This nigga finna think he's slick, folks. This nigga not slick. Oh shit. He took too long, folks. It's his fault. Not my problem. He did this to himself. Don't fold no. I ain't tell his ass. Take too long to pick your team. He did it himself.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Orlando Magic. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force, throw that.
And it's stolen by Moncrief. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. A slam dunk by Robinson.
It's well known that Moncrief is terrific on the defensive end. So no surprise, it was him that got the steal to start that break.
Here's Suggs. Caldwell Pope outside. Magic moving the ball around. And the three ball is good.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Here's Moncrief. That's good. And Robertson with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Suggs missing. Pass to Moncrief. To the paint. Back to Robertson. Outside for Robinson. Johnson, a wide open look. No good on the three.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Kicks it out to Wagner. His three-pointers off the mark. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good on the shot.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
That's his fault. He should have picked his motherfucking team. That ain't my problem. Nigga need to pick their motherfucking team. They won't have to worry about shit like that. Respectful. Damn, this nigga never played the play now game ever. This nigga never played the play now game. Go what you wear. Barbecue.
Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson. And here, we'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Here we go. And it's the Pacers to start out. Siakam draws the double. Halliburton surveys the floor. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
That shot is off. Oh, nice D from Nesmith. Halliburton on the attack. Outside Nesmith. Back to Siakam. Outside Nesmith. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Hart. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Towns. Sinks that one from
Hey, y'all, Shaw, let him get his first win.
It's just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move. Wow.
Shaw, let him get his first one. Well, he got to earn this shit, y'all. Let me know something.
The kick out to Brunson.
We got to earn this shit. We can have this shit.
Beyond the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
This Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first.
It's definitely not this nigga first time playing this shit.
And they don't give up.
That shit cap. Oh, you know, but it's definitely not this nigga first time playing this shit, though, folks. That shit cap.
Establish some confidence. He's solid from there. I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
And the Pacers started last, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. There's no question they have the tools to do it.
Yeah, it gotta be.
New York has possession.
Right, nigga,
After
move.
the basket by Indiana on the other end. Out to Bridges. Pass to Anunoby.
Liam, come on now.
New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Halliburton.
He gonna have to switch
Great
that
start
shit.
so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning."
son,
Ryan, that's a scary
defense.
thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous.
I beat him. What's wrong with you?
Now here's Halliburton. 6 points for him.
I'm saying that shit, right? I try to pop step. Give me that.
Knocked loose.
My ball.
Outside Anunoby. Towns taking his time here. Indiana with a rebound.
Defense by me.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Halliburton. Nice shot.
Saw that pass by Halliburton?
Yeah, Halliburton
What
just
the
sees
Halliburton?
play before the play.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton.
Give me that.
That's his first foul of the game. Indiana on D. Achua with a screen. Wide open. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And he was
I'll take
in the
free
act
throws
of shooting, so
easy. I
he'll
mean,
take 2 free throws.
free throws harder than an easy
Brunson being
layup.
undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space for him.
Incredible footwork, BA. The
So
way he
I'll
puts the
take that
needle on
any
the
day.
record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
That's a steal.
Here's Brunson. He's now 1 for 2
That was
with
2
that bucket.
steals. They just ain't giving it
One
to
of the
me.
more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
There we go.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mathurin. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. From downtown, he drops it from range. Towns has got 5 now.
And Towns is a big who plays like a guard at times. Exceptional off the dribble.
1 second left. He can't get it to go. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Knicks out in front. They're up by 2. We'll get... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack. As soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Achua. Who poked away. In transition, here come the Pacers. A nice shot by Toppin.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed.
Oh,
He's
that's
done
it
it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
New York making a switch here. Pass to Bridges. Outside McBride. Screen by Robinson. 5 to shoot. McBride can't get it to go. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. To the middle. Walker. And the jam by Walker.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Right side, Robinson. Pacers with a rebound. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Nembhard's got his first 2 points. Knicks trail by 4. Right side, McBride. Pass to Towns. Here's Bridges. He's covered by Mathurin. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, there are not a lot of ways that Bridges is unable to score. This time he shows off the floater.
And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hart from long range sends it home from three-point land.
White.
Hart's got 5 points.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
New York trailing. Outside Payne. Fires from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your tattoos ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
Damn, can you get the ball?
Here's the break. And Halliburton turned it on the speed.
That's from
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
I must say their defensive...
He buries it from 3. McBride's got his second basket of the game. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched. He's got that guard quickness.
He is white and shit, bro. That's the only guy you have
ability.
Outside Payne to the inside. They get the rebound.
What?
Out to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Mathurin with a rebound. Halliburton right side. That one is off. Pass to Bridges. With 1 on the clock. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Indiana ahead. Up 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. It's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Down low. Here's Turner. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Anunoby. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Smart pass right there from Hart. I like how he reads the floor.
And stolen by Brunson. Shot from inside. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. It's Bridges on the wing. Towns outside. Shot clock at 6. And again, the Knicks missing.
Or even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Nembhard, good. And now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Outside Hart. Anunoby on the wing. They set a pick. Here's Brunson. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Siakam. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get.
Well, it's been generations, PA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Towns on a screen. Brunson looks it over. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. The shot to stop the run. Indiana with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Halliburton. And Indiana misses again. Knicks trail by 6. Back to Hart. Going inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Back to Halliburton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 7 points for the quarter.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes, plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Me. And bro.
Talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Halliburton on the drive. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
Left side of Chua. Oh, he just slams it right over Pascal Siakam.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Achua with a screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Pass to Mathurin. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Matherin's got 6 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
There's a three for Towns, countering the three they just gave up.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam outside. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's Toppin over Payne. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne. These are his first free throws of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Payne. Good if it goes. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. Continue to rack up points. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Indiana leading by 8. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And Halliburton, the guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And Kolek gets it to go.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And here's New York now. Here's Achua. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Wright. 5 on the clock. Back to Achua. Here's Hart. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That's a difficult spot for defenders against Josh Hart. They're guarding against the drive or the perimeter shot, and he'll hit him from the mid-range.
Here's Walker. Toppin outside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. It's Walker on the wing. They get it again. Pass to Toppin. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Outside Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Halliburton with the steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. And the dunk by Halliburton.
I played that one perfect.
A little two-way action here.
Pass to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
Showing great poise. Passes up his own shot for something better.
Indiana leading by 8. Now Turner. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
The defense better watch Turner more closely because he can strike that fast.
Here's Hart. That shot off the mark. Halliburton with some nice D. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Halliburton. The shot from the low post is good. Halliburton's got 18 points in just the second half.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Knocked away. Out of bounds.
Oh, damn. Halliburton was about to have a 30-10 game, folks. How you do that? Oh, photo. That's what I'm talking about, though, man. Photo grade. Damn, we spanking ass this season, man. Why is we spanking ass like this season, man? We really spanking shit. Then this nigga 29-0. He spanking shit. Hold on, this nigga spanking shit for sure. 29-0 on gay. He killing niggas. How the fuck you even play 20 games? 29 games already. How many y'all play? I'm talking. 9. Hold up. What you looking at? Look at me. Who, yourself? Hold on. Yeah, all that. Like I was saying though, y'all, man, that's how we gonna end this shit though, man. Y'all know I'm coming, man. We just got good dubs, first day back, perfect stream. Y'all know how we coming. Let me get some GGs up in the chat, man. ETAs, all that good shit, man. Feels good to be back, man. Phono Gray. Yeah, though, man. Y'all already know how we coming, man. With that being said, man, I love y'all. Thanks for all the support. Everybody that pop out and support the streams. I'm out.